Welcome to Adefare's Doghouse, where we discuss basically sports and everything football related. This is our first episode, and here with me is Tolulope and Oluwaseyi. Today, we are just going to be discussing basically about Manchester United because we are all Manchester United fans on the podcast today. Oluwaseyi, of course, GGMU. So, yeah, Oluwaseyi, can you please do a little bit of introduction about yourself? Let the audience know you.
Okay, yeah, what's up, bro? So my name is Oluwaseyi. I'm a United fan, like you said.
Tolu, what's up?
I'm chilling. Thank you, everybody. My name is Tolu. I've been a Man United fan since 2006 Champions League final.
Oh,
Yeah, I
2008,
won that
yeah,
game.
the Chelsea.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah,
2008, yeah. Against Chelsea?
now my first
Yeah.
game be that.
Ooh, nice.
And since then, I've been a Man United fan. Sounds like 18 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
that's a long time, bro.
yeah. For our generation, I feel most of Manchester United fans in our generation anyway started supporting Man United around that period. I think our first real knowledge or real game we watched has to be the Champions League final against
Yeah.
Wolves. Because
That
for me, that
Barcelona
is
or Chelsea.
or Chelsea. Yeah, for me, that was one of the first big games I can remember watching. Also, as a Manchester United fan,
Nah. The
The
game,
same game.
we were young then, so the game was
it felt like a lot. It felt
was
like
crazy, bro.
watching the likes of Ronaldo, Rooney, and it was a lot to take in then. And it's been a good journey anyway, not so bad journey for us as fans. And then what has been your experience?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we've
It's
seen
been
crazy
amazing,
days,
man.
and we've seen good days though.
Yeah, we've seen a lot. Yeah, so that brings us a little bit forward to the current Manchester United. I mean, seeing what has happened in the last few years leading to what is happening currently at the club. Michael Carrick in charge and all the Ten Hag drama. What do you think about how it has been in the last, let's say, 2-3 years?
Many people still don't believe in Carrick, but I do. I genuinely believe he has a vision. What makes an entire squad successful is really beyond just the manager or the coach, right? Because it goes through to like the sporting directors, even like the medical people. It goes through them. One of the good things that I remember is that one of the situations that Eden Hazard had at Chelsea, or maybe helped him or affected him, was the medical team. I think there was a lady there. I don't know what her name was.
Yeah, I think they are head doctor, whatever. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Exactly. That actually made a lot of impact on Eden Hazard's career at Chelsea, right? So that's just to give you a very good scenario that it's way beyond coach. Coach is there to, pull to life whatever thing a player has. So I genuinely believe that Carrick is a good coach. And if he has the things that he needs, he would definitely do well. I've heard a lot of slanders. I've heard a lot of Carrick doesn't know what he's doing. This, whatnot. Bro, for so far, in my own opinion, he has done pretty much decently.
Guys, to be honest, right? I think I'm going to say something. So you see, teams like not teams, a football club like Manchester United, Real Madrid, then probably Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
They are clubs with DNA, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a way things should be done. And there are some things that fans, it's just like you bring, let's say you are bringing Tiki Taka to United. The fans will not appreciate it because it doesn't excite them. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I think the mistake with Amorim means he just saw United as another football club. I can bring my own kind of football.
I feel like you could, right? But it's just the integration that is poor.
The problem is you play, bro. What Amorim was playing, right? It could work at a team like Chelsea. You know why? One thing about Chelsea with their former owner is I don't care how you want to win, just win the match for me, win the trophies for me. So that's Chelsea. I can say like I don't really think Chelsea really has this DNA of this is our style of football. The only thing they had is it's either you win something or you go. Bro, what really us as a United fan, we don't care about Tiki-Taka, bro. Even if it's just five passes.
Do you get just
five
play the
passes, bro?
game.
Just delay. That was what really killed him. The only person that had chances to stand, but I think the whole Ronaldo saga really messed him up. You understand?
It messed the entire team up.
I'm not going to really blame Amorim, though. I'm not going to say I wish him good luck I hope he survives in Syria
I
because
think
bro,
you're
that
going
league is something else.
The funny thing about Amorim and everything that happened was this winning 5 games in a row. I said something like a few days ago, and I am still going to be on that stand. Amorim is not winning 5 games in a row as a manager in AC Milan as well.
You know what? I think he
No, no, no,
can.
no, 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 no. I think
I actually think he can. I feel like he actually can. You know why? Because
Yeah.
he has learned from his mistakes. I saw one of his interviews. I saw one of his maybe the things that he mentioned. I think it was one of the press conferences that he did when he came to AC Milan. He said things and that people
yeah.
should forgive him. And I feel like somebody like that, if he takes that level of hindsight to come to that conclusion, he knows what he has done in the past that didn't work for him, and he
Now,
would
just a quick
likely
one.
would
Yeah,
likely
I'm going to tell you the for fact is he's a brilliant manager, bro. He didn't work at United. Even senior managers like the best of the best have done it.
Mhm.
Aside from being a manager, like player wise or anything, United is so complicated in the last maybe 10,
Fact,
12,
fact.
13 years. Him is we saw even as a United fan, right? It didn't work out, but he wanted to do it. We could see it. He wanted to transform everything. But I just think United fan, they don't buy that kind of
You
idea.
don't buy that
I
level
think
of
that
patience.
worked with Carrick because
Right.
Carrick has been there. So Carrick knew
Near
the
what
kind of
what he
football.
can deliver. Yeah.
He knew everything that the fans wanted. United fan, I'm going to say something. Post Ferguson, the best manager we've had was Ole.
Ole
Because
every
Ole
single
understand the
time.
perfect
Ole
DNA. Ole just needed big
for real.
passes. He just wanted to play. That's United DNA. Back then, ball is coming from Evra back to the midfield to the flank to the striker. That's it.
Facts. And
We don't
you're
need much.
seeing
That was
your
like,
ball.
that's how Old Trafford used to, that's why we used to score like 89,
Who was
91,
who was
92.
who was
Bro, it's
our
just
coach
three,
when we
four
played
passes, you
against?
understand?
Who was our coach when we played against Paris?
So,
When we played against
Carrick,
City?
most of our wins against Man City was actually under Ole.
This recent win. I think we won like 2-1 or
Yeah, that
so.
was Carrick. Yeah, it was Carrick.
You see that game against Man City is what excites any Man United fan the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It excites any Man United fan the most. The quick counter, the Bruno, Cunha, Bruno.
Yeah, honestly. So, I think Amorim Ten Hag, right?
Yeah.
They are both great managers. We don't need to bad mouth or something. They are both great. When Van Gaal came, right, that would have been the perfect time for United to turn things around. You understand what I'm saying? But Van Gaal was acting like 80-90% of possession. There's no end point.
Yeah.
United fans, we don't care about 90%. You are playing tiki taka, bro. You are possessing like 90. No, nobody cares, bro.
And I'll tell you for a fact that even Carrick didn't have like most of his games were not like good games. But he won
No,
them.
bro.
See, that's what I'm
Bro,
telling you. That's what I'm
what
telling you.
excites?
Result is greater
Result,
than the
yeah.
process. Result. I was telling one of my guys, I was like, if you compare the stats that Amorim had in his last couple games versus the stats that Carrick had even before we finished that last season, nobody gives two flip about how you got to the process. Give us results. And when you give us
was like, he wanted
better.
perfection. He wanted perfection from the grassroots, from the foundation. He wanted everything done perfectly.
Let's survive this phase first. Like
We need
let's
to
survive
we
our
needed
next.
that phase with
Yeah,
wins.
we needed to
Couldn't deliver
survive.
it.
We needed to survive.
Couldn't deliver.
Champion.
Yeah.
Because the thing with Amorim is Amorim wants to see. I think Rashford had an interview a while back. I think that was last season, last 2 seasons. Then Ronaldo as well. When Ferguson was there, the whole instruction, the whole pattern of play, the whole discipline cut across from the senior team, even to the under 4, under 5, under 6, everything. This is the DNA. This is how we want to play and everything. So one thing with Amorim is if you are going to change the DNA of a whole football club, not to talk of a club that is big as United, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can't just walk into United and be like, oh, I want to play 3-5, whatever. I'm telling you for a fact, if this guy fucks up in the next 5 games of first 6, 7 games of United, we're going to call him out. Nobody, because it's every football club now, 10, 15 years ago, there was no social media. Even if you are vexed with your manager, we only vex in normal settings, football house. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now, bro,
They will pull you
five
out and
matches. If you're not performing 5 matches, everybody is calling for your head.
Yeah, on your way out, everybody's calling for your head. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
feel
things
like
have changed.
Yeah, we're just about to move to that. What do you think about? Sorry, what do you think about the signings now? How is it going to help going forward? And then what
I
are your
feel like
expectations also?
with the signings that we made, I think it's going to make a lot of difference, right? Especially because although we still need a couple of things to be fixed, right?
Yeah.
Especially we need another person in that striker position. While I understand that there may not be too many options with strikers, I feel like we need one person that can partner with what's the name of this guy that we have again?
Feshko.
Yeah, Sheshko. We need somebody to partner with that guy. And I feel like he's been doing too much. He's been doing a lot for himself. I think I've seen some of the development I've posted and stuff. I feel like but that attack needs to do better. Last season, Bruno had one of the top chances created. Look at our conversions. Look at that. Even was it post AFCON or so? This guy, Mbeumo and Amad Diallo, they were bland. They could barely score a goal. It took almost the entire rest of the season for Mbeumo to score one goal. Meanwhile, Cunha is having fun. Chesko is missing opportunities. They will do cross, do pass, do square play. Nobody to play it, nobody to finish it. Like we barely even have one person that can take one-on-one with defender. Maybe Diallo can do it here and there, but no other person. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
So we need more efficiency in that front. Someone that is as crazy as this Olise guy. Olise alone can change the dynamics of an attack in an entire squad. We need somebody as crazy as that. Or maybe Yamal. You see, people like that, they are so dynamic. Or even Sheki. Man City's is it Ryan Sheki? Those are the kind of people that can change the dynamics of your attack. And you will see the gameplay. You will enjoy your football. Do you get? We need somebody like that. So I feel like the midfield that we are trying to stock with Santos and Telemans and good. I mean, I like it. Casemiro is gone. We need somebody to fill that spot. And I think that's what Yuri Talisman that is going to try to solve for us.
Yeah. I like that. You said like you've made good points. So I think the problem we had is one thing I said to my guys over the course of the old transfer is United is not going to spend more money. You know why? We've seen our owner already. We know what he wants to do. So he's going to come under the umbrella of we are trying to build a new stadium and all. So we have to be careful. Someone that could not even organize end of the year, whatever, for the players.
That's true.
So it's going to come on the umbrella of we're trying to like use our money for the stadium and all. So I think if United is not going to go for any other strikers this season, I think the mistake we made now is we should have peacefully hijacked Welbeck. You know why? I'm going to tell you. If United is not going to sign any other striker, Welbeck would have been a perfect alternative for us. I'm not saying he's going to start the matches. You get what I'm saying? He's going to Chelsea. He's not going to be the main 9 for Chelsea.
Fair enough.
Even if you see the way this guy is operating, Alonso knows if for each position, just like maybe 4 or 5 players.
We have three per position.
They are not even selling because nobody is coming for them. And he knows these people last season they didn't perform well, but he needed someone like Welbeck now. If you bring in Welbeck, give Welbeck 5 chances, he's going to score 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Okay, let's come to our main 9. I'm going to tell you for a fact, if not for the other part of this last season, I'm hoping Sesko, is coming up. But based on what we saw last season, at a standard, we don't really have a
good
9.
proper, yeah. But I feel like he's still very young. That's another thing. He's still very young.
That's what I'm saying. So, I'm telling you, you are saying he's still very young. If we don't, he's young in football now. Nobody is counting on the fact that your striker is young.
The level of experience is still low. That is one of the reasons why we definitely need a striker to help him.
Exactly what I'm saying. At the point at the end, I was telling Adefare, like, is it possible we can just maybe take Lewandowski on free transfer?
I promise I was saying somebody we needed to get Lewandowski for the morale, for the experience, for the influence that he would have on that team.
Yeah,
if I have Lewandowski, I promise Lewandowski can still get us 15 goals in all games. Lewandowski will still get us 15 goals.
I honestly wish we had like this is perfect time. We should have somebody like Cavani in the team. This is the perfect.
Bro,
Eh,
over the years, right? Over the years, we've
I mean, unfortunately, we don't have somebody like
like
that on the
yeah,
transfer
that's what I'm
market.
saying. Over the years, we faced through amazing footballers, best of the best. We've had Ibrahimovic, we've had Cavani, we've had lots of top players, but I think they all came at the wrong time.
At the wrong time.
we
Yeah.
had
So,
Sanchez at
like we
some point.
said, let me just put something on our transfer last season. I'm just glad that we didn't waste our money on Fernando, best of the best out there. But that money, no way we're spending 85 million on someone like that. Okay, now the 85 million now we could get like Telsman, then Santos. But I just think in our midfield, I think United need to get someone. We need a defensive midfielder.
We need somebody intensive and energetic. Yeah.
Now we have Mino, we have Talisman, we have Santos. We need someone that okay, your primary role is just be as a defensive midfielder. We don't even need you to make any runs. Just be there. So I think in our midfield, we only need one person like that. Now at least we have enough. If Bruno is not playing, we have players that can take off for Bruno. We have Konya, we have Mount. In the CMF, we have if Mino is not playing, we have Telsman, we have Santos. Now we need someone in that DMF position.
Yeah. I think discussions are going on concerning that. They are just trying to move silently and trying to be sneaky. I mean, genius. And for now, there are no names. The rumors going on right now are Manukone, Baliba, and Trameni.
Kone is one of. I watched him the entire World Cup.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a very he's close to a flop. I promise. Not a way to discredit his effort and abilities, but I promise
Yeah.
you.
Bruh, same here, bro.
Kone is
same
not
here, bro.
is
Same
not my
here.
option.
Who
I'll
would
choose.
you- who-
I'd rather go for Tchouaméni, and I think there's a news
Okay.
that we are trying to buy Consensao. Is it Consensao? Yeah.
For now, that shouldn't be a priority. But Man United, I don't know.
I'll take it. I'll take Consensao, bro.
The only solution right now is Umbumo probably moves to number 9 position permanently.
Exactly. We have more games this season. More games. We can't bank on Mbemo and Diallo.
The priority for now. We need to sort it out.
Definitely Tchouaméni.
So, what is your level of expectation? What do you think Carrick must achieve this season to be at least seals his name in our hearts?
Get a trophy and a Champions League spot and be in top 3.
Just like you said, I think if he's ending up with top 3 in EPL, and at least if it's FA Cup or maybe Carling Cup, end up with top 3. So that means automatically we're going to Champions League next season.
Yeah.
And your Champions League journey, if you can try at least get out of the group stage, if you can at least move from that stage to the qualifying stage.
Yeah. For me, I think I'll be a little bit delusional. So I'm going to say they win the league.
No. That's far-fetched.
No, it's not, because if we're going to be sincere with ourselves, his only challenge right now is Ateta and maybe Maresca.
Alonso.
No.
We are not.
Brother.
We are not going to say Alonso.
Do you want to hear the truth?
Alonso
Do you want to
yet
hear the truth?
what he's capable of.
Do you know what you hear the
You
truth?
see what is capable because you see what is capable of in previous leagues now.
That is in other leagues.
I hear you.
No. I think now, what thing I like about Carrick is he's not distracted by the success or the way other teams are playing. I saw it last season. So I think now, coming from what you were saying now, he needs to get the backing. I'm talking transfer-wise.
Yeah.
So even if we are going to talk about, if you are going to that same season with this set of players that we have, I'm happy to tell you that we can't get anywhere.
Rashford is back. Don't worry. Rashford is back.
No. Deep down, low key, I think I'm happy that Rashford is back, but I just hope what I have in my mind in terms of drama-wise is left to Rashford anyways. If he wants things to go on smoothly, relate with the guys, like make things easy. You don't have to fight for anything. Now, I think he's taking 14, so nobody is dragging with you. I know you are one of the seniors in the team, but when you come back, try and lay low. Some people, when you were off, some people were like dragging that team on their back. So don't come there and form, no, I'm the boss. If Rashford can do that, we don't have any problem. But if Rashford wants to be Rashford, wants to be like, okay,
English player.
Yeah, I mean, he's a senior member of the team. So if he wants to come with the idea that I'm a senior member,
if we're going to be honest, I don't think Rashford is like he has not shown that arrogance. Like
No,
he's
no, no. I'm not.
arrogant.
No. Get my point. See, I'm not talking about you being arrogant. Get my point, right? I'm not. It's not about you being arrogant. Rashford can come into the. See, if Rashford should come in, definitely most of these backdoor staffs they love Rashford. He has been with them for years since when he was young. So people are having soft heart for Rashford already. I'm talking about the staff, not about the players. And Rashford is coming back. The likes of Maguire is their boy. I'm just saying, if Rashford wants is coming back to be successful, he needs to play the part of a humble guy. I'm not saying he's playing with his ego. No. I'm just saying everything is left to him now. Bring the new players together. Because if Rashford is coming back like, okay, this is what I should be doing. This is my role. This is it.
I feel
Bro,
you.
you left us for. I'm not going to. We can come back to that another day. But I'm just saying everything working together. But United is not buying another winger. That's why they brought Rashford. So let's forget winger for us now.
That brings us to the end of today's our first episode. And like I was saying earlier, my expectation for Carrick is get to at least the round of 16 or the quarterfinal stage of the Champions League, top 2 in the league, and then win at least the FA or a Carabao. And if you can do both, that's fine. So guys, thanks. I really appreciate you for being here with me today. And subsequently, I hope when I call on you guys, you would answer me. Thanks a lot, and we would see again in the next episode.
Cheers.
Thank you. Yeah, see ya, bro.
Cheers, mate.